Curiosities about the human eye, the organ that sends information at 400 kilometers per hour and exceeds 500 megapixels in clarity. The human eye is considered by many researchers to be one of the most complex biological structures in the human body. Although it occupies a relatively small surface area, its functionality is huge. Through it, we perceive up to 80% of the information about the world around us. Vision influences the way we think, feel, orient ourselves, and act. Although it is only about 2.5 centimeters in diameter, the eye manages to process millions of visual information every second, giving us the perception of color, shape, movement, and depth. The eye is also a messenger of emotions. It is said that the eyes are the mirror of the soul because they can betray joy, sadness, fear, or love without saying a word. Blinking, tearing, and pupil dilation are just a few of the involuntary reactions that express deep inner states. At every moment, our eyes work in harmony with our brain to give us a coherent picture of reality. From the first rays of morning to the last lights of evening, the human eye is the discreet but essential witness of our lives. The human eye can distinguish up to 10 million different colors, but some people, especially women, may have a genetic mutation that allows them to see even more, a phenomenon called tetrachromatism. People with blue eyes are more sensitive to light because their irises contain less melanin, which protects the retina from UV rays. The human pupil dilates up to 45% when we are in love or excited, in response to dopamine secreted in the brain. The eyes are as unique as a fingerprint. Modern security technologies use iris scanning because no two irises are the same. Newborns' eyes do not produce tears in the first few weeks. Although they can cry, their tear glands are not developed enough to produce visible tears. An eye can blink about 4.2 million times a year. Blinking is not only a reflex, but also serves to keep the surface of the eye lubricated and clean. The eyes never rest. Even during sleep, they continue to move, especially during the REM rapid eye movement phase when we dream intensely. The human eye perceives only 0.0035% of the electromagnetic spectrum, a very narrow portion known as visible light. The cornea is the only tissue in the human body that does not contain blood vessels. It is nourished by diffusion from tears and aqueous humor. The lens changes its shape about 18,000 times a day to adjust focus. The retina contains about 120 million rods for night vision and 6 million cones for color. The eye can detect even a single particle of light photon in ideal darkness. All humans are born with blue eyes in the fetal stage. Pigmentation occurs later, as melanin is produced. We see with a delay of about 80 milliseconds. The brain compensates for this delay to give us real-time perception. Peripheral vision is excellent at detecting movement, but very poor at distinguishing detail or color. The eye can automatically adjust brightness, similar to the auto mode on cameras. The images we see are formed in reverse on the retina. The brain automatically flips them. Under conditions of intense stress, the pupils can remain dilated even without low light. Vision is formed based on an incomplete image. The brain fills in the blanks using memory and experience. Eye color can change slightly over time, especially due to illness or as we age. The eyes can burn about 5% of our daily calories just through the intense process of visual processing. The brain allocates about 50% of its neural resources to visual processing, more than for any other sense. The speed of the optical signal transmitted to the brain is about 400 kilometers per hour.